top five.
Yeah, girl, you ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top five, her. Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Ranked Top 5 Lists of Stuff That Don't Matter. I'm your host, Tuong, and we're holding hands at this table right now. I'm not sure why, but it's probably because we're just really excited to podcast with one another. It's been since the cheese episode, the legendary cheese episode, since we've all been together. And I'm excited for our audience to dive back in to a very sensory episode with lots of mouth noises. You're gonna dip into the gooiness of this tasty episode of Ranked coming at ya. My first guest here is an expert in mouth noises. That's it. Hayley, Kellett, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Hayley.
Hi, Tuong.
Usually I give you like a much bigger lead up, but I think mouth noises, Hayley Kellett is all we need.
Before anything, I'm a mouth noise artist.
I know. Do you get paid a lot for that?
I get paid in exposure mostly.
Well, that's excellent. Hayley, we have a very special guest next to you. Do you want to introduce them to me?
Oh, yeah, definitely. When we were all holding hands earlier, we summoned to the podcast the spirit of the one and only Spencer Dunn.
Hello. I'm back.
Excited that you're here.
I have a beard now. Can you hear it in the mic?
Did you not have a beard before?
No. Thank you for thinking that. Thank you for thinking I've always had this jawline that I've crafted with hair.
You've changed so much on your trip that you never talk about.
So much, and I never talk about it. And I do get self-conscious about how much I talk about it, so I'm not going to talk about it now.
I'm giving you space to talk about it. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was all right. No, it was it was amazing. It was amazing. I have a beard now. And I'm back living in Guelph and working a very weird job, which we can talk about later.
Yeah. And really quickly, you told me that you listened to this group talking.
Yes. I was going to say this. I kept forgetting to re-download new podcasts when I would get to town, and then I would have a week without service. So I would listen to the cheese episode over and over again. I think I probably listened to it once a week for the whole summer.
Oh my God.
I could tell you in that, like, I can predict when I go like, oh yeah, I'm going to skip this part because there's a lot of mouth noises, or I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like laughing at different jokes every time. Crack Out Back made me laugh every time. There is a point when I'll introduce our next guest and we can talk about it. Our next guest is a friend who I saw on the last time I saw this person, we were in Southern California at an In-N-Out burger, which is a California delicacy, and she was absolutely mowing an animal style burger with a lettuce bun, sauce dripping down her hands. And there's, what is on your forehead?
Are you real?
I am. Give it up for Simone Dorie, everybody.
Yay, hello.
What is on your forehead? Dorie. Everyone.
Animal style.
Do not Google Simone Animal Style Dorie. You're going to find some mouth noise videos.
Oh,
there's a point in the video where I just straight up audio. I imagined it so clearly while I was hiking. Where I spread spreadable cheese just onto Simone's hand. And she goes, do what you have to do. And I listened to that clip like 100 times.
I remember it was a triple cream.
It was a triple cream, and Simone said, do what you have to do.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. You know, that podcast changed me ever since I've been in cheese shops. Mm-hmm. I love a Petite Basque. It's my favorite kind of cheese. Recently, I tried different cheeses. I've come a long way from Jill's refrigerator cube cheddar.
Should we do part two?
Should we do part two?
I've gone the other way. Now I wish I just come with just shredded. Yeah. Any cheese shredded.
Wow.
The best.
Your palate's gotten worse since the podcast.
Did you guys swap bodies?
Because I'm haunted by that. I look back and I'm like, what's the cheese that I go to late at night? It's like, it would be
shredded.
Like a bag of shredded Tex-Mex.
I'm not a cube.
Yeah.
I'm not a cubey girly, but I am a shreddy baby.
Well, I remember when I shredded the last hard cheese.
The
Yes.
pecorino.
And-
Yes,
I'm like,
You remember it so well. No wonder.
100 times.
Yeah, no wonder that episode alone has like 1,000, 2,000 downloads. It's just Spencer.
And then I would get one day into hiking and go like, oh, okay, another week to town. I would go, fuck me, I forgot to download another podcast. Guess I'm hanging out with my 3 friends again.
Well, it's nice to know we were always walking with you,
It was
Spencer.
so beautiful that way.
But you were so excited about the shredded. You were like elated. It changed your whole.
Yeah.
But you were like shredded cheese, and
I should have just brought shredded Parmesan.
Yeah.
I don't regret that list at all.
No, it was
Me
good.
It was a good list. And tonight we
guess
got
it's just-
another banger list coming here. Some may even involve cheese. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
sure.
gonna happen,
Probably.
for sure.
Probably.
Definitely happening.
Today we are dipping into dips with my fellow dip shits. No, that seems mean.
Dip
seems-
sticks?
Dips sticks.
They're both.
Shit.
You want to be
I don't want to call you guys dipshits, but I will say it in a playful way. So my fellow dipshits here. Yeah. Cute. Yeah, cute. So cute.
It's all about the intention.
Yeah. Listen, our intention tonight is to try
Beautiful segue. Oh my god, the king of the segues.
is to make a beautiful, mouth-watering podcast of top 5 dips. Now, this episode, just like the cheese episode, and much like a lot of our big samples episodes, weird chips, whatever, like, it's a gargantuan task that we got ahead of us, okay? Like, you know, we as a group tried every single dip on the planet for this podcast. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
No.
Am I right?
Don't get right.
I missed you guys. But yeah, we're talking
I
dips
didn't.
today.
You were with me the whole way.
It's been months since your trip, okay?
I know.
You can listen to this one on your next trip.
Oh, next summer.
Hey.
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, we can point at each other and do cool things too, Tom.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Don't. You're not
Sky.
part of
Sky. Yeah.
Did we say Sky Dipey?
Sky Dipey? I don't know. I don't
We're
know.
having our own rivalry over here. Well, you guys are saying Sky Dipey. and just like that, we're back.
Last time Hayley and I tried to do the one word or the same mind, group mind
yeah.
thing on stage. I forget what we said, but I'm pretty sure the word cum was in.
Surprising. to
We're
me.
like, the cum bucket. I don't know.
We were giant birds as well in that moment. I
Oh
remember
my
we were
gosh.
giant birds trying to. I don't know what.
Eat cum out of the.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I got a dip I'm so excited about.
Me too. Yeah, I cum dip.
What happened to the segues?
I know.
The king of the subways. Oh
king of
my
the-
god.
We're falling apart.
We haven't even
We're
said one
falling
dip yet.
apart yet.
And I've said Subway, and you guys have said cum dip.
Okay. Let's get back into business here, okay? Ground rules for dips. Do we have ground rules for dips?
I think it's gonna be tricky.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I had an argument about it. Go ahead.
Okay, no, you go ahead.
go.
You're the one.
So I was recently with a group of friends and I was talking about the podcast and I went, what is a condiment versus a dip?
Great. Glad you asked this.
Right? Because you dip things in ketchup.
Sure,
Yes.
sure.
However,
Not a dip.
that is a condiment.
We've already
Wow.
did a top 5 condiments episode of
Yes.
Ranked. We've already done that. I think dips are a little bit more complex.
Why don't we look at the dictionary definition of dip
the
versus
dictionary
condiment?
definition.
I agree because I'm.
Oh
Wow.
my god. Simone is
Yeah.
on my fucking jock
A dip
tonight.
is not a condiment. A dip is not a sauce.
No, and I was like, does it mean multiple ingredients? Because mayo is a condiment, but is like a
Classic
garlic
Montreal fry
aioli,
dip.
like a
Fucking dip.
dip.
though.
That's a dip.
I think that might be a
I will say
condiment.
the definition of condiment is a preparation that is added to food, typically after cooking, to impart a specific flavor, to enhance the flavor, or to complement the dish. So it's something that's added after something's been cooked.
Same with condiment.
That is a condiment.
Yeah, we're defining condiment.
You fucking
And what about dip, Spencer? What about dip?
dip food definition.
I like that you have to specify food.
Well, yeah, otherwise it's going to say like, a dip is when you jump in a fucking pool. And I'm going to say, kill yourself.
Yeah, the dictionary does have that inflection.
My dictionary is quite mean to me. Oh my, we're about to blow the lid off this. A
Tell
dip
us.
is a common condiment
Whoa!
Why?
for many types of food. Dips
my
are
gosh.
usually added to add flavor or texture to a food.
Texture.
Texture?
Texture.
Texture. I feel
Well,
like-
yeah, a dry fry.
But see, they're saying like add it afterwards. It's as if they're saying you to like you sprinkle it on top of the food. Where I think a
Yes.
dip is something that you are inserting food into.
Yes.
But then
But
ketchup should count.
But it's almost like a
Would it
meal.
win?
Do you know what I mean? I would
No,
eat
I'm not-
ketchup
I
as a
didn't bring
meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would eat some of my dips as a meal.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
Dips are commonly used for finger foods, appetizers, and other food types. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
very
That's
helpful.
way better.
But it's
Yeah.
still giving ketchup.
Thick dips.
It's all
Hey.
kind of
Reese's.
Thick dips are a staple of American cuisine.
Shut up. That's an actual thick dips.
And they're thicker than spreads.
Someone needs to open a restaurant called Thick Dip.
I would eat there.
It is
Okay.
just
Oh my
dips.
God. Chef Alton Brown has come to the rescue.
See?
Okay. What does he have to
He
say?
suggests that a dip is defined based on its ability to maintain contact with its transport mechanism over 3 feet of white carpet.
I love
Oh,
Alton
yes.
Brown. Yeah.
Don't
I've
understand
seen
the
that.
carpet
Meaning,
part.
like you dip a chip in whatever your dip is, you should be able to carry that chip a couple feet before you eat it without the dip falling off of it.
Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
You should be able to go to the snack station at a party and dip something, and then walk back to your conversation and then eat it
Wow,
without
this is
worrying about
good
the dip.
conversation, Steve.
Alton Brown.
Yeah, I like it.
So what did we decide then? Like they're different than condiments. Is
Different
that-
No
condiments.
ranch, no ketchup,
and no
mustard,
spreads.
no mayo.
Spreads is a whole different thing.
I think dips are a subsection of condiment.
Sure.
And depending on the use case, ketchup, for example, it could be funneled into that subsection.
Yeah.
Ketchup is such a weird example
It
because you
is.
would put your
Well, let's
ketchup
use-
over the fries, and you're not necessarily.
Oh,
What about?
dipping.
Oh, I'm a dipper.
Your dipper?
yeah.
Oh, 100%.
You squeeze ketchup all over your fries.
Who are you?
No,
What
no.
is this? Big reaction from you.
I mean, I have. It's not all the
You
time.
can't control it if you
That's
sprinkle it
great.
all
mean,
over.
that
And
is
your
true,
fingers are just
Yeah,
covered
you
in
sauce
chop.
yourself up.
I know.
I would say mayo
ketchup.
over ketchup, maybe the better example because like classic dip your fries in there in
Yes,
Montreal,
I see.
Yeah.
but condiment for sure. But
You
dip,
can walk pretty far with mayo.
you know what?
Let's
I think we'll know when
Yeah,
it comes
yeah.
up, right? I feel like nobody
we
brought
always
freaking
say
ketchup.
that, and then I gotta walk out the front door when
Yeah,
you guys
and
say
you've
that.
walked out a lot.
Yeah,
but
I walk out a lot. I'm the Billy Bob Thornton of these, where you guys ask me about my movie career, and I only want to talk about my jazz.
Bring on the danger of the dip.
you only want to talk about Bad Santa. Okay, so let's. Do we have any other ground rules before we get into? We brought a lot of vessels today.
So that is something I was going to bring up. These quinoa chips, which are one of the gluten-free options, have quite a strong flavor. So I do feel like the first round, like we did with cheese, I feel like we could use the vehicles. But then when we get to the top 5, I think we have to do a bit of dipping with just a finger or a spoon or something with the dip by
I'm
itself.
with you. I know that it might be nice to have, hey, I recommend this vessel for this dip.
Sure.
As we pitch it.
Okay.
But then, yes, I think I'm with Spencer when we come to the top 5. It's dip on its own, babe.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that
Even
makes
though
sense.
you would never eat a dip on its own, but
maybe.
sometimes. Okay.
Also, we have some gluten-free options on the table too. So, like, I feel like I have some dips that would have been really good with some gluten-full vessels. But
Well,
You still
Hey,
can.
That's fine.
no,
But I
don't want.
booking the gluten-free people on a tasting episode.
you keep asking.
I
to
keep
see back
asking,
on the
yeah.
tasting episodes, and I keep saying yes.
We're gonna have Simone on the hot sauce one, and she doesn't even really eat hot sauces. But hey,
Next time we'll do top 5 breads.
I would
glutinous
listen to that episode over and over again. Yeah. Make that episode, and then I'll listen to it standing in front of a bakery.
there's a lot of good breads out there.
Sounds awesome.
Should we
do breads?
Focaccia, fresh
We
baguette,
can't do this now.
biscuits.
Should we?
Guys,
Should we?
God, a biscuit. You know what I do miss about living in America? Biscuits and gravy. Is gravy a dip?
Someone said that the other day. I was bringing this up to me, and I was talking about
Gravy's
this
a
episode.
sauce.
Gravy's a sauce.
Sauce. I forgot about
that
sauce.
would not. I
And
don't
spreads,
think.
I think, also would
Yeah.
I don't think gravy would pass Alton Brown's test.
be. No, I agree.
What's a spread? Butter.
Yeah.
Margarine.
But you dip lobster in butter, but
Peanut
it wouldn't
butter.
pass the Alton Brown test. The Alton Brown test, I feel like,
is like is our bar there? Okay.
bar.
Let's keep that. I respect Alton.
We respect the Alton Brown in this house.
Yes, we do.
I worship at the altar of Alton.
I
Yes.
make his shepherd's pie almost every 3 weeks. Every 3 weeks.
A shepherd's pie.
I love a shepherd's. Hey, we're talking about dips today.
Dip.
I'm going to bring him up later with one
talk-
of my dips.
We're talking about Alton Brown, and we're talking about dips tonight.
You really did. It's perfect. When you mentioned it, I was like,
Subtle
yes.
All right. Just like every episode of Ranked, we're going to go around 3 times, nominating 3 nominations each, making a master list of 12, and whittling that down to a top 5 dips list. We have so many dips and chips and crackers on the table. This is our dinner, by the way. I did not eat a thing
No, I'm
for the
ready
last
for
few hours, so I'm
dance.
very
I
hungry.
learned my lesson from cheese.
Hopefully it won't hurt as much. But anyways, my first dip here came in at the final hour, okay? I was not going to nominate it because, like, I went to Vincenzo's. It's a local, beautiful grocery store.
Famous
In Kitchener, Waterloo. And I was like, I'm just going to buy whatever the fuck they have because I don't have time to make all these dips. So I was just, like, looking around, and I was telling the group, like, I bought it before eating lunch, so I ended up buying 6-7 dips.
Great.
And then last night I'm trying some of them, and I'm like, why did I buy this? I don't even like this. So that was a problem. So today I'm just like, okay, talking to Laura about it, and Laura's like, why don't you bring up this dip? And I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, but you usually make it for Thanksgiving or Christmas. We don't have time for this. And then she's like, I'll make it if you go out and buy the ingredients for it. And so she did.
Nice.
So here it is. My first nomination, and she doesn't know how to cut the recipe in half, so we have a lot.
Wow.
It is.
I can't wait to eat. Oh my God, I'm so hungry.
Me too.
It is this spinach dip here. This is a cold one, so we can have a hot one.
That's crazy.
Let's wait. Let's just.
Yes, I love a
Do you want
hot
me to spoon
spinach
you? Do you have
dip.
spoons here?
Oh, I don't have spoons. I forgot spoons.
Do you want to get some spoons?
No, do we need spoons? Can we
Yeah.
just
Someone
like
can't reach all the way to there.
Just dip my chip.
just dip or chip,
Dip
man?
that chip and chip. If it gets to Simone and passes the Alton Brown test.
Then it's a
Oh,
Sorry,
that's
Simone,
fun.
for taking one of your nominations.
That passes the test.
Oh, yeah.
I bought these Tostitos that are called Hearty Dippers.
Hearty
Oh,
dippers.
great.
Hearty dipper.
All right.
Yeah, get in there. Get in there.
On there.
I'm ready. I'm
Hanging
ready.
out with Diddy.
Should we eat it at the same time?
I can't see
Yes.
my left
Okay,
eye.
3,
Two.
2, 1.
A classic winter dip.
She made
Are there
that.
carrots in there?
She made it. Nope. It's spinach, mayo, watercress, chestnuts. So that's what's giving its like freshness.
I'm going to eat
Oh
one of
my
those.
gosh. Yeah.
Spinach, obviously cheese, mayo, and maybe some other few things. But yeah, that's it. So Laura usually makes this for like Thanksgiving or Christmas, where she'll put like pumpernickel bread around it, and
sure.
with pumpernickel.
That's how you consume it.
Pumpernickel bread. Yeah, it tastes really good, but it's full of that glute.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Pumpernickel bread is Barney's favorite bread. Remember that?
like
No.
The dinosaur.
I knew I could never trust that motherfucker.
They're my
Really good.
favorite.
Laura, this is really good.
Thanks, Laura.
We stole Simone's nomination, by the way.
My
but-
first damn dip.
Hey, but yours is a hot one, so
We'll see. I'll let it- we'll see.
We'll
I want
see.
more of that.
So much
I'm
too.
coming in for
We
more
have
of it.
so yeah, there's so much. Laura made a ton of it, but yeah, I'm a big fan of this dip. I think it's a great.
Look at that. It's
appetizer.
hanging off the chip. That's amazing. That's beautiful.
Just out of reach.
I like to make the dip a challenge for Simone.
So that's my first nomination. I guess I'll put this away into the.
No, we'll keep it out.
Just keep it out. We
Keep
have
it
enough
out.
room
We're
for all
in.
these dips.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
sure.
it's going to be
We
good.
did it with cheese.
Okay.
All right. This is. I'm going to fight for this dip.
Till your dying breath.
Tell my dying breath. This is my favorite dip of all time. I have to pitch it first. It's guacamole, friends.
Oh, wow.
guacamole.
I got side too. I made some.
So did I. I will never buy it from the store.
I bought some.
I was going to come here pitching tableside guacamole specifically, where I'd
right.
make it in
Yeah.
front of you. This is, I love guac. I've worked on this. This is my favorite recipe. This is how I pitch it.
Bring it.
It's my fave.
These hearty dippers feel
Yeah,
like
I
the
recommend
right.
a nacho chip for this.
Here, I'm gonna do this.
get those hearty dippers. I learned a lot. Spent a lot of time in New Mexico and Santa Fe, learning more guacamole with
Yeah.
my aunt.
You got the technique.
Yeah, I had a big guacamole recipe book, went through a whole bunch of different ones. If I want to get fancy with my guacamole, if I could eat grapefruit, if it didn't mess with my meds, I will put like shredded grapefruit pulp in there.
Whoa.
Really nice. You use a hot sauce with grapefruit in it. It's, instead of lime, it's like still like a little different. Really good. Love it.
Not a great walk.
Thank you.
What did you do to make this guac your own? What makes it the Hayley guac?
A little bit of cumin. My favorite hot sauce, which I can't say on this episode because we're going to be ranking them later.
Oh my gosh.
So-
it's so good, Hayley.
Thank you. Red onion, some hothouse tomato in there, but none of the goop because goop is not for guac.
And I've been saying that.
Goop is not for guac?
Yeah, if sometimes
A guac should
if
be
I want
firm.
a guac should be firm. It should be a little bit chunky.
Little thick?
Don't
Is it a
overmix
thick
it.
dip?
It's a thick dip, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cornerstone of American cuisine.
Yeah, you want chunky. You want chunky. If this was the summer, I might have halved the avocados and grilled them on the barbecue a bit first before chunking them up and popping them in.
juicy.
Guys, I'm not kidding. I love guacamole.
I can't look you in the eye right now.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Spencer, did you do all that for your guac? You made
I
guac.
cut it. I mixed it together in your kitchen maybe 3 minutes before we started recording.
Wow. I
Oh my
love
gosh.
guac.
Can we try mine as part of this? I mean, Haley's is the official nomination. I can bring mine.
Well, here, like while you're bringing it out, I have a question for you. Will. So, like, there.
No, because Spencer just pulled out an open bowl with a fork from a paper bag.
Well, I had to hide it.
Oh my gosh.
It's from this kitchen.
Yeah, it's good.
Spencer's guac.
It needs
yes.
pepper.
Oh, pepper. Do you put peppers in yours?
Salt and pepper.
Yeah.
I need
okay.
salt.
Yep.
I need pepper. Like
You start good base. All you really need for good guac is your avocados, lime juice, salt and pepper,
It does need some S&P.
and then
More like
do you have a pea? Do you have any pea in there?
I do have some pea, but well, we can pea later.
Can I have some more of Hayley's guac?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so here's my question for the table here. As
Yeah.
we're like all munching into the microphone.
Thank you.
There's different types of guac out there, right? And there's different types of
There's different types of guac on this fucking table.
exactly, and there's different types of the same thing. Like, I mean, my spinach dip or Laura's spinach dip could be pretty similar to Simone's, or maybe there's going to be a slight variation. Like, is Hayley's guac different as a nomination than Spencer's guac?
No.
Is what I'm saying.
No.
Well,
I
our
think-
spinach dips have very different ingredients.
Okay,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's
But
interesting to me.
I think a guac is a guac is
A guac is a guac?
And Haley's guac is incredible.
Wow,
God, that's a
I'm
good
like-
there's a
guac.
spectrum of guacs, but I would pitch all guacs.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the nomination yet, but there's a certain, there's just, I won't say it. Maybe someone will bring
get
it
there
up.
when we get there.
We'll get there when they get there.
Yeah.
There's just different variations on the same thing.
Yep.
And do we count that as one nomination or
We'll see. We'll
separate?
see. We will see.
Okay.
Spencer, it is your turn to nominate.
Are you ready?
I'm super ready. Are you going to pull it out of your mystery brown bag?
Loan us some ruffle chips.
Yes.
have that.
We're gonna eat some hell of a good
Fresh
dip.
onion, baby. I brought it
Oh,
too.
shit.
It's the best.
You got it.
We only all brought the same.
I didn't bring it. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It's literally the same. It's literally the same.
And you gotta do it with a ruffle.
You have
You
to.
have to do it with a
Wait,
ruffle.
can you show it to me? Show me the lid.
Look at the
Hell of
lid.
a good.
I want to see.
I also love that we all brought French onion and not caramelized
You have to get-
onion.
Ooh, yeah, because what is that?
so
I
the
know.
brand, hell of a good.
Absolutely.
French onion. I
Give me
don't
the
think
top.
I've
Give me the
tried
top.
this.
Tongue.
I,
We're about
I,
to watch you lick this. You're gonna use a
No,
chip.
I'm gonna use a chip.
Well,
This
I was gonna
is-
use a chip on
see,
my
like-
top.
Oh man, we've
Hello?
done homemade stuff. This is like I would never try to make my own French onion dip.
No.
This is
I was going to
perfect.
try to, and I thought, no.
Why?
Like, why
Helva
would I
already
ever?
did it. Okay, everyone load up a chip.
Can you put some ruffles on my
I've never
sweet
heard
little
people say
plate?
haluva.
You're wrong.
Some people say haluva, and I
It's
go.
hell of a.
Yeah,
Although
exactly.
they only spell,
Cap, go
they
on
spell, it's Heluva. So,
Helva.
yeah, but shouldn't Helva have two L's?
It doesn't it?
It has one L.
That was a real,
Yeah, because
it's a real Berenstain
because it's
Bears.
for the families.
Yeah, so Heluva.
Hello. Hello. Good dip. Oh, this is a hello. It's sort of a Danish version.
All right. Oh, Simone's already eating now. Okay, great.
I'm eating.
Okay, we're getting
I'm
in.
gonna lick the top of that like a
Yeah.
yogurt
Yeah.
top.
We
All
got
right,
it.
I'm going in.
Those kids are
Tongue's
weird.
first time. Tongue's first time.
My first time. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe I've had it before, but
Fucking hell. I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
oh my God.
Did you see his face? Just
Oh my
eyeballs.
God. Really?
Really?
What have I been doing?
This is a staple in my family. We call it chops and dop, and that just means lightly salted ruffles and hell of a good dip.
This is the way.
Chops and dop.
It would be good on other chips, but like truly,
Yeah.
I feel the ruffle is what makes this dip so spectacular.
Interesting. You know what? I want to try it with a different vessel and see if that changes the flavor.
That's
Oh.
so.
I'm going to talk
crazy.
about this nomination.
Yeah,
quickly.
please.
Any party, if you bring a bag of Ruffles chips, plain Ruffles chips, and a tub of Helva, you are the king of the party. Yes. It's so good. It's such a crowd pleaser. It is the perfect consistency. Look at me walking around with it. It
it's
passes
thick.
the Alton Brown test in a major way.
How would you describe its taste for the people at home? We haven't really been describing the flavors very well, but I mean, how would you describe
It
this?
tastes like onion. French onion is going to give me the farts bad.
Ooh,
It's like a bunch of dairy and garlic powder and onion powder.
Yep.
tangy.
It's tangy. It's the right consistency. It's not too loose. You can really drag a chip through it.
This one's really good if you like take a spoon and like whip it
Yeah.
up a little bit first.
It's a thick dip as well.
It is a thick dip.
Like when you get to the bottom, then it gets watery because you've eaten all the thick. Yeah.
Sure.
We don't like a watery dip.
Fresh haluva. Baby, nothing like it.
Nothing better. I guess we'll go to Simone's nomination.
Guess I'm doing my second nomination.
You can do your first if you want.
No, I think we'll let her rest
Okay.
and see if the hot. I don't know yet, but I have another one that I'm really excited about.
Okay.
I did make this
Right.
dip.
You made this dip?
I made this
Yay.
dip. This dip.
You can always count on Simone to make her own nominations.
Yeah.
She did this on chips as well.
You made chips?
Yeah, listen to the episode. It was really good.
I've only listened to one episode. I've listened to it 100 times.
Download that one for this summer. So there's a little bit of discourse online as to what the right name for this is. It's like an elote dip, but it's like esquites is actually what the dip version is called, but then I made it more dippy. Anyways, it's like a Mexican street corn dip.
Oh
my
yes,
God.
yes, yes.
God.
So I do
I
have a
almost brought one.
recommendation
So
for
good.
vessel, and it's the Neal Brothers
Oh,
corn
yes,
chip.
of course. I love a Neal Brothers chip.
The corn torch specifically. This is
it
so
in the
beautiful.
What's a Neal Brothers chip?
It's a brand.
Oh, that what you gave me?
Yeah, the corn chip.
I'm pretty sure they are they
Tortilla
they're
cheese?
Guelph based?
I think they're
so.
Ontario.
Pretty
anyway.
sure
We
they're
love
not even
them.
brothers.
Local.
Oh, here. Oh my God, I can't wait to eat this dip, Simone. Oh, do you want some of these?
Yeah.
Simone does not know how to open a chip bag.
Oh, it's thick, Simone. That's a thick dip. Is there?
It's also cold and
Is there
traveled a
corn in
long
it?
way, so
Yes.
All right.
Oh my God.
Simone, after I try this, can you describe what you put in this Mexican street dip?
Oh my
yeah. Sorry, it's pretty cold, so it might be a little bit hard, but tortilla cheese, corn.
That's so
So I started by sautéing corn, onion, and jalapeno,
Oh my God.
and then I mixed in cilantro, a lot of lime, tahini, mayo, sour cream.
It's really good, Simone.
I would take that and run out of this house.
You can.
No,
And-
stop.
And because the rest of the
both
dips.
gotta stop threatening to leave the podcast mid-podcast.
That's incredible.
This is so good.
I love, I mean, we're gluten free babies. We love corn. We love corn, all things corn. Corn dip is so good.
It's so good. And
President's Choice makes one that's
really?
decent. This is 100 times better. It's like thicker, more delicious.
You're better than the president.
Well,
I'm not his choice.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he doesn't make it.
Oh, it's just his choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Their choice. Really.
And the president, in this case, is Galen Weston Jr.
yeah, that's sad to think about.
We're all
His
better.
choice is shit.
Yeah.
I agree. Fuck that guy.
I love what's the type of cheese on top?
Cotija.
It's like a feta.
Tortilla.
Cotija cheese. Yeah, it's so good.
Simone
It's such
says it
good
with
tea.
such a
Cotija?
just like a
Just give
clean
us a
taste, little
just
clean
clean
taste.
taste.
What if I'm saying it wrong? No, because I always want to say cojita, but it's cotija.
Wow.
And I would call it Catilla.
Good.
Cotija.
Cotija. Hey, you got some of that cotija cheese from the corn dip?
Give me some of that Cthulhuva. Haluva. Cthulhuva
That sounds
haluva.
like a way that a Danish person would say hello to your dad. Hello.
Fantastic nomination, Simone. That was really good.
That's good. I want to keep eating it.
And audience at home, I know you're a little jealous. You don't get to see the dips and whatever. We're gonna have a picture of it that you can, at least you can see the dips that we ate during the podcast.
Post your recipes.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Go to Pod Cavern website. Maybe we can have some of these recipes on the website, and you can eat alongside with us. Right?
That's fun.
That's what you should have done on your little
You
your
think I was
trip.
carrying hunks of cheese with me?
Yes, you should have.
you were.
With warm cheese.
Yeah, just a thing of gray owl in
Yeah,
your...
gooing its way through my bag.
Triple cream in the back pocket. It's crazy.
Spencer's like, should I bring more water?
No.
More cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah. Round 2?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm gonna open my cooler of dips
I'm
here.
gonna eat a little more while you're doing that.
I know. Can you do that for me too?
Yeah, you want this?
Yeah.
Do you have a little plate you want to work on?
Can I do the same thing?
Use the top of that.
Here, I got
Use
two
the
little
lid.
plates over here.
Oh.
You're divvying out Ruffles and Helva, right?
Yeah.
That's what I want to.
And I like how we have 3 more if we need more.
I'm psyched that I get to take home an unopened container. You know what I mean?
I know.
I'm
It really
so
speaks to it.
thrilled.
I think I'm gonna do this as my next
If
nomination.
you do
I'm ready.
this one that I have, I'm gonna be fucked.
No, I'm gonna try something a little different. This is yeah, I'll go with this one because I feel like it can go with the little Mexican train that we got going on.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. I guess I'm curious.
Yes. So this is again from Vincenzo's. I just picked whatever was there. So not all of it is necessarily my favorite dips, but this was a pretty good dip that I tried last night, and it is this Mad Mexican
Black bean
two-way jalapeno dip that Hayley also brought as well.
I'm nervous about our last round. I'm like,
Oh, don't worry. That's why I bought way too many dips, Spencer.
so we could maybe borrow one.
You can borrow some of my
really
dips.
desperate.
Yeah.
Panic dip.
It's a good dip.
Yeah, there is black turtle beans, onions, chipotle pepper, tomato puree, onion vinegar, canola oil, jalapeno peppers, coriander, lime juice, and spices, salt and spices.
What's a turtle bean?
It's a black turtle bean. Does that change anything for you? Yeah, I have that answer, obviously, but Spencer, as the expert of black turtle beans.
Black turtle bean is
All right, maybe I should ask someone else.
sorry, Simone hates burps too. Famously, sorry, I don't know if everyone remembers this cheese episode like I do. Simone said I'd rather be farted on than burped on, and she still means it.
Yeah.
Till the day I fucking die.
Simone just turtled up. She black turtle beaned up.
I need new
Spencer, what is a black turtle bean?
I don't know.
I thought you knew these things.
I can look it up.
I assume it's a black bean.
It says it's a
be.
thick.
It's a thicker bean.
Alton Brown says if you can carry it across the living room, it counts as a bean.
All right. Well, I'm going to start giving this to people so they can try this.
Can you dip an
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a type of black bean.
Thank you.
Here you go. Here you go. Try it out. Try it out.
Going with the nacho chip for this guy.
That's a good one too.
They call it black
Same
turtle bean
brand.
because it's often confused with other types of black beans, so they use it to differentiate it between the other three
Yeah,
very
I
similar types of black beans.
Does it look like a turtle? This is a real
A
question.
shell, maybe. Is it crackly?
No, it looks like black beans.
Does it hide when it's scared?
Look at that. Black beans.
Is it slow moving?
All right.
What are you recommending? A tortilla chip?
I recommend a tortilla chip.
I
What do you
have
think,
both
Tuong?
Yeah, you know what? I think a tortilla chip would be fantastic for it. So I think I used all the wrong vessels last night, so I'm not really the expert, but I'm a fan of this flavor here because there's a
know.
little bit of a
I don't know if I like it.
All right.
Let's try it.
Oh, it's got some spice to it though.
Yeah, I like the kick at the end.
Sorry, I'm probably not supposed to go back.
It's good for a bean dip. I am not partial to bean dips always.
Not turtly enough usually.
Not turly enough for my turtle club.
Wow, can't believe we're making a Master of Disguise reference.
Best movie. Quote me.
Best movie. That's a whole
I don't
can
care
of
what you
worms
say.
here.
Anyway.
Top 5 Dana Carvey performances in the
I just wanted a
Cat
bean
was
dip
dressed
in the
in.
mix, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this one's specifically my favorite, but I do like the little kick at the very end. It's very mild, but
Yeah.
it is nice.
This was on my list. It's not in my top 3, Tuong.
It is on your top
It's
3.
not in my top 3.
That's okay.
But let's keep the theme alive.
Yeah.
So, in the spirit of, we're pretty good at keeping local too, which I kind of love. And so I brought something that kind of lives in the same world that we've been talking about with guacamole, where there's a million different versions of this. I'm bringing you my personal favorite. It's salsa, baby.
Yes.
Salsa, specifically Rodolfo's Rebel salsa. These are 2 guys out of Guelph. You can get it at the farmer's market. It's amazing. They're moving to Chile. So I don't know how long this is going to be kicking around our neighborhood. So I brought this. It is relatively mild. So
Are you adding something to this?
if you want to, you have the option of adding some pineapple salsa.
I'll die.
Wow.
Is it pineapple salsa or hot
Or
sauce?
hot sauce. Sorry, I'm still thinking about the salsa. Yeah, no, this is Marie Sharp's Belizean Pure Love pineapple hot sauce.
Wow, that sounds like crap. Crack it open.
It's good. So
A condiment. She brought a condiment to the
I
sauce.
brought a
Yeah,
condiment.
is that allowed? Is that
Because like I can't. I like a spicy salsa, but I'm not going to bring a spicy salsa in case people can't
Yeah.
handle it.
I would say it's allowed because the guac and this things were homemade. Where you can add a
it's
stamp.
Okay.
allowed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was just
Can you
shocked
imagine?
to see the condiment.
If
I
we
want to
put-
try it
we
without
have-
the hot sauce and then with,
Yeah.
you know what I
give it
mean?
without, give
Because
it-
like
it's free.
I'm gonna eat this whole top.
It's so good. Can you imagine if we had the bean dip on top of the corn dip and then we put salsa on top of that
And some guac.
and some guac? We made ourselves a 7-layer dip.
I was gonna bring some. And then I thought, is that kind of cheating through the system?
It-
Did everyone think about 7-layer dip?
yes,
I-
but
But
in,
I wake up and go to sleep every day thinking about 7 dips. That's not an abnormal day for me.
Can I have a scoopable for this?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they're a hearty dip.
Yep.
Hearty dipper.
Spencer's, how
That's
many
what
layers would you go?
American-
How many layers would you go? 7? Was that your max? Would you go?
7
I
layers
don't
of
know
hell,
if
but
there's a
with
chip
dip.
that can handle more than 7 layers.
All right.
And even these hearty dippers aren't girthy enough to handle.
They're
more
not
than
very
s-
long.
I feel like you only get about 3 layers every time anyway.
I like the top third
It's like-
better than the
yeah.
bottom.
Okay, so we're trying this.
It's like Neapolitan ice
as
cream.
is.
Yeah, this is just
nice.
a straight up salsa. Just eat as you will. You feel free to add the spice if you want. I love this salsa.
I like that it's not like the Tostito overly blended, like cooked down.
I don't like
I
it.
like a chunk.
So-
I like
Go
a
in the
chunk.
pico world.
I was going to make my own salsa.
In the what world?
Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo.
I was going to make my own salsa. This is that Alton Brown callback. If you want to make your own salsa at home, Alton Brown has the best salsa recipe I have ever tried.
Really?
Yeah, it's fresh, it's beautiful. He's got lots of different chilies in there. It's easy to make. We devoured it. I made like a casserole dish of salsa. It was fabulous.
I didn't know we were going to be bringing up our Lord and Savior AB so
it on your
often
own chip.
tonight.
Should I
Yeah.
put some
Put
hot
it on
sauce
your own
this?
chip. Put it on your own chip.
Put it on your own chip.
I've never seen hate in Simone.
Incredible.
Do you want me to die? Put it on your
Her
chip.
pupils dilated.
This is fantastic.
It's
This
such
is
a good
really
sauce.
I
good.
just gave
Salsa,
up on this
right?
hot sauce after Simone yelled
Can
at me.
we
Figure
so
it out.
in this salsa, did you already bring this up, Hayley? What you
Oh,
think
yeah.
is in the salsa? Because
Your base is always going to be like tomato, onion, cilantro, and then like whatever levels of spice are in here. They've definitely got cilantro in here. I'm glad we like it. I was worried. Because that can kill a salsa for people.
Yeah.
Different spices, but they keep it pretty simple. It's really like fresh and good. It looks like a white onion.
yeah.
We're talking black beans. I got a white onion.
Ebony and ivory come together.
Spencer, now's the time to. Are you doing it right now? You breaking out
I gotta.
a dip?
Oh, yeah.
What do you have? What do you have? I see it, but what do you have?
I
Tell the
have to get
people.
this in now because otherwise I feel like it's gonna get
Yeah,
snapped
and I'm
up.
screwed. We're gonna have to bring in the hot spin.
I feel like I feel like Simone should have went second. Not
We're not
la-
gonna get relegated to the back end.
Whoa, so just
Whoa,
leave me
jeez.
here.
Okay.
It's a hummus.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about earlier.
Is it
That there's
caramelized?
so many different types of hummus.
No, there's only one.
What? Simone, did you just throw
Someone
your
just
hummus on the
yeeted
floor?
that across the floor.
So you brought caramelized onion.
This is what I'm going to recommend for you and me, Tuong. These pretzel chips, which do have gluten in them, unfortunately.
Okay.
I
yeah.
think cracker for you and I, Simone.
I gotta mix. Sorry, I gotta mix in the caramelized onions.
with not a gluten one? Can I just dip mine first and then you can mix? I'm sorry, logistics.
Alternately, Simone, I have za'atar hummus.
Oh, but does that change?
No, it can just be the gluten-free dedicated one if you want.
Can I say, or can I like, there's just different types of hummuses out there.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
does this count as normal hummus, or are we counting each different hummus nomination as
I also
separate
brought
thing?
a plain hummus.
Yeah.
We can try both
That's what I
of
meant by
these.
normal.
I just picked. I'm like, I like this topping, but I
Yeah.
think it's about the hummus.
Yeah, it's the hummus.
The chickpeas are it's
Yeah.
why, you know what really pisses me off?
Yeah, tell me.
When
What
they go,
pisses you off?
When they go, this is a red pepper hummus. No chickpeas involved. I go, that's a red pepper dip.
It's not
Yeah.
hummus.
Not a hummus. Hummus, I think, means chickpea in.
hummus, yeah.
Is there no chickpea in a red pepper hummus? I thought they just had a red pepper on top of the chickpea hummus. What?
Depends on the dip.
Oh, it depends. Oh,
Yeah.
I got it.
you got it. Okay, I'm sorry. You two are in sync still. That's good. That's good. We thought there was a little bit of a rift. There's not.
Here.
Patched it up after
Pass
someone
it.
threw her hummus across the ground.
Yeah.
It's still on the ground.
just living in the
It's still on the
doorway.
ground.
The dog's gonna eat
Ooh,
it.
za'atar hummus.
Yeah.
Oh, go for it.
So going back to it, we're counting all hummus as one nomination.
Yeah, and I think hummus is like a customizable dip, right? Like you can really put whatever toppings you want. I
That's a
love
great
like a
point.
classic like garlic and pine nut one. So tasty. And then I got really hooked on this za'atar because I just really love it.
Haley, I'm right there with you. I think it's like guac. It's a customizable, but the base is the same.
Yes. Okay. This is good to know. Hummus is fantastic. I do like it with a vegetable. That's how I prefer.
I do like a...
Veggies can go into
Or
here.
this one. Here,
I'm out
there.
of breath. I forgot to breathe mid-dip.
Look at this table. What a glorious feast.
Simone, what do you got?
I got a dip. I got a dessert dip.
A dessert dip. Wow.
Midway through.
I thought about a dessert dip.
Oh.
Did you make this?
Yes. I brought strawberries, but I also brought cookies, so we can dip whichever you...
Same thing.
Is this episode good listening, or is this like 4 friends eating food together? Because I'm not sure.
It's not about them anymore.
We
It's
haven't
not about
really
the...
talked about eat nomination. Usually I'm like fighting for my life for Beetlejuice.
We'll get there.
We're just so...
Because it's our dinner, we're just so
We're like,
focused.
Cool, podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to eat.
We also all brought so many of the same things. It feels so celebratory today. Like,
Yeah.
So this is a cookies and cream dip.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
So it's good with strawberries, but it's also like Dunkaroo vibes if you want to use the cookie.
Oh.
So I'll let...
Oh god. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
These crackers are called toppables, by the way.
And they are
Hey.
topping over.
So we're
Okay,
friends.
do you want me
Nice.
to pass...
yeah, I want to
Should I...
Dunkaroo style that.
I want a strawberry.
I mean, I probably...
It might be cold, so it might be a little bit hard, but you might have to dunk hard. And dip hard.
Dunk hard, dip hard.
Are strawberries
Michael
like
Jordan?
cheeses where they're supposed to be warm before we eat them?
I think she
No,
means-
the dip. Not the berry.
I assume these are gluten free. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gluten-free cookies.
Simone wouldn't bring
Did
up.
anybody else want a berry at that
I'll have
end?
a berry. Can I? Is there a plate cooker?
Wait, should we just... Did you describe what's in it? You said cookies and cream. And,
It's a base of cream cheese, powdered sugar, a tub of Cool Whip, vanilla, and gluten-free Oreos.
Hell yeah. I love a dessert dip.
Simone, this is lovely. And I wasn't even thinking. I wasn't even thinking about dessert dips.
Yeah.
that wasn't even
I
on
did
like.
almost bring a chocolate dip.
I almost brought a cannoli dip.
Oh my.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
similar
felt,
to
what would
this.
people not
like,
have?
I'm listening to your recipe. This is good. It's so good. Oh, yeah.
This entire episode is just us going. Yep, that's good. That's good.
That's really good.
No follow-up question or elaboration. Just good. It is good though. I don't know how else.
At least with the cheese episode, we gave some history.
Well, Simone just gave some history. She made it at home.
Everyone's been walking away from this podcast with recipes, and it's sick.
It's true.
I mean, Simone,
I know, it's
I haven't
so
had
good.
a Dunkaroo in so long, and I love them. Not only is this dip tasty, but I'm nostalgic in a way I wasn't
Well,
expecting today.
I think Dunkaroos aren't very good, but this is very good. But my memories of Dunkaroos is fantastic.
That's all I have.
Okay, yeah. Have you gone back to a Dunkaroo in a while? Doesn't hold up.
What?
Doesn't hold up, but
does.
this does.
Wow.
This is like an adult Dunkaroo.
You could put booze in there.
This is a Dunkaroo with a man's dick.
Yeah, this is 18 plus Dunkaroo, the back of the store.
This Dunkaroo's going to a bathhouse in Toronto.
Yeah, you could put Irish cream in that.
Make it
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
Hello?
goodbye. And good night.
okay. Final round.
We're already at the final round.
Final round of
We're
nominations.
really plowing through these dips.
Okay, my last dip here. I'm not sure. I have a bag full of different. Oh shit.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Don't nominate that.
I don't know how crazy I want to be for my last nomination.
Let it fly.
Before you say anything.
yeah. Okay.
We should all eat a plain cracker or something to cleanse a dessert. We're going back to non-dessert, I assume.
Yeah, non-dessert.
And someone's going in for more of the dessert. So it's an opposite of the palate cleanse.
Yeah.
Like a plain Ruffles, I feel like is a good palate
Okay.
cleanser.
Can we do a group palate
it's
cleanse?
The sorbet
Yes.
of the dip.
We palate cleanse
Haley,
together.
You said that on the last episode too about something.
Oh, yeah? I like sorbet.
Audience at home, if you want to palate cleanse with us, now's the time. Yeah.
Me.
Cheers.
Cheers. Chip
Palate
chums.
cleansing.
Chip, chip, chip.
Yeah.
Simone recoiled when I passed a chip to her, so I don't know.
I already had one. Thank you, but I'm full.
All right, I'm gonna go with this dip. It wasn't gonna be. I have a crazier nomination, but we can eat that later. I don't think
Simone might need it.
Simone might need it.
I only have a bag.
I thought you said
of
yeet it.
haluva dip.
Haluva? Hello. Did you bring your bag of haluva?
My final dip. I want to, get something fresh in our mouths. Little freshy fresh here. So I have some tzatziki
Oh
dip.
my god, I
Great
didn't think
choice.
of tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
Great choice. So easy to make at home.
So easy. I didn't.
This is another one where like store-bought's just as good, Tong. Like it's delicious.
Like these are going to be.
I think I want one of those gluten-free.
Oh, and you know what? Actually, a carrot might be
crackers.
good on
I
that.
want a carrot too.
We have, so this is
Where'd those end
just a regular tzatziki dip, Greek yogurt, cucumber, salt, garlic, and mint.
That's all
it.
you need. That's all you need.
And I like tzatziki because it is a fresh dip and you don't
Fresh.
feel so full
is
afterwards.
thick.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Tong has a white carpet. Should I do the test?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe like 3 times around the table.
Careful.
Yeah, I like how you're testing this on.
Not be judged on
Yeah.
Hayley's hand-eye coordination.
Tongue has a carpet. Let's use it.
It's still going.
I think a carrot is a great call.
I have something else. Thank you.
That's a nice tzatziki. That's a thick tzatziki.
Oh, baby.
Oh, come on.
Okay, you guys don't like these crackers, but I think you should try this cracker in
I
that.
like that cracker. It's growing on me. It's so crunchy though. You
Is
guys
this the gluten free?
yeah, do you want to hear how crunchy it is in the mic?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my. Oh my.
it's really good.
Wow, it's really good tzatziki.
I like
I-
that. That's nice. Fresh.
Obviously, or like a big fan of tzatziki with like naan bread and stuff like that is really good. Or
That's
but
the-
vegetables. Vegetables and tzatziki are
That's the
it's
only
unbeatable.
sauce I put on my pita pit.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Ditto.
All right. Well, that's my nomination. Tzatziki. Hayley is heating up her.
I just heard it beep. I'm gonna go get
Go
it.
get it. Go get it.
I'm gonna eat more of this.
Spencer just looked at the spinach dip like he forgot it had been there the whole time.
In my head, I went. Spinach dip. I need to go. I need to return to my roots.
There's so much. You have
That's
to
a
eat
lot, yeah. My mom kept telling me to put chestnuts in my spinach dip, and I kept looking at her like she was batshit crazy. And now I
trust Jill.
realize what she meant.
in this house.
I was gonna buy
Water
spinach
chestnuts
dip.
in a cold spinach dip, but mine's hot. Yeah.
I was gonna buy some spinach dip, but Laura said you have to home make it because it
Yeah.
tastes better.
It's so
All
much
right.
better homemade.
Yeah.
She's right. She's always right.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
I brought a can of shitty medium hot Tostitos queso.
Yeah.
I heated it up in the microwave. It's lava hot. Lava hot around the edges, medium warm in the middle. I recommend taking your nacho chips, swirling it around in there, and enjoying.
A little swirl.
Yeah. Alternately, you can get one untoasted bagel, put this queso onto that bagel, and microwave it for a shitty snack that I used to eat as a teen.
That's the first university thing I've ever heard.
Wow.
Molten hot around the edges and lukewarm in the middle is also how I describe my sex life.
The bowl is warm.
Oh, that's nice.
That's how I would describe all of our sex lives are like that.
Or like
Warm
what?
bowls.
A warm bowl? What part of you is your bowl? When you
Guess.
like to, when
Guess.
You like to know,
Yeah.
when you like to know what part of me is warm in a bowl.
Yeah.
It's my butthole. That's yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Oh, that.
Everyone's
Okay.
got a warm bowl.
So with this is part of your top 3 then, Hayley? Like when you heard of this episode, you're like, I have my 3 locked in. This is
I love it. So.
Yeah. For me, it's the 3 that I pitched today were my top 3.
Wow, it's so
Guac
good.
salsa queso. Can you guess what one of my favorite genres of food is? Yeah, I love this stuff. I will shamelessly eat this. I love it.
I thought every time I'm like, that's gross. And then every time I eat it, I'm like, it's
Yes.
so good. You know?
it is good.
Yeah.
I am afraid of my warm bowl later.
It's probably. I mean, you
Might
can-
not be so warm later.
A warm bowl might be molten hot.
Around the edges.
Doctor.
So good, so good. I will say you can make really beautiful queso dips. Like there's so much good stuff out there, but like I love the
Something
trash
about it.
sometimes. I love the trash. I love this garbage.
It's like shredded cheese. Sometimes that's
Yeah.
all you want.
That's what I want.
Fantastic. Okay.
You know what I like?
What do you like?
Queso, but also when we did the cheese episode, at the end,
Yes.
Hayley regretted not bringing queso to the cheese episode, and here tonight, queso gets a redemption arc. Isn't that beautiful?
I really wanted to do it. Also, as a callback to another episode, when we did the initial chips episode back in like 2018,
Crazy.
we were talking about nacho
Is that
chips.
true?
Yes.
18? Wow.
It's been a
No,
long
it was-
time. It was pre-pandemic.
Was it?
Wasn't it?
I think it was 2020 though. 'cause That's the
2020.
last time I saw anybody.
Yeah.
Last time. But we were talking about the nacho chip and how it didn't really make it very high because it was a vessel for dips.
And here
we are.
tonight.
Everything's full circle.
Because we're like, it's about the guacamole, not
You're
the chip.
right.
And now we get to eat it. So
Fantastic.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that all the loops are looping together.
Yeah.
You were specifically warm, freshly made tortilla chips. I remember that.
Oh my god, so good.
God, and they didn't make top 5.
No.
you guys
No.
fucked up.
Well,
Yeah, well,
There's some
it's a different time. It was pre-pandemic. It was a different
I'm about
time.
to bring a dip to the table I think is going to be contentious.
Okay.
Mostly because in the ground rules, I feel like we had some thoughts about this. And we'll see if it passes the Alton Brown test.
I like that we're testing it over your actual.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Tuong has a carpet. Let's just use it.
The dip that I've
Is
brought
it fucking ketchup?
is a Chipotle mayo, a sriracha mayo.
What?
Like for fries.
It says, doesn't it say condiments on that?
compliments the
Oh,
brand.
it says compliments.
Fear in his eyes when he said that. Vetoed.
This is crazy. You're squirting it out of a little
squirty too.
condiment. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh my God! I did not know that the opening was going to be that shaped.
That's
You're putting more out.
Can we talk about... Okay, so this is... What is
I'm
this? This is
uneasy.
sriracha mayo? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
That's like
That was
Don't-
on your condiments.
It was on our condiments
podcast.
but
episode.
it's a dip. It's a dip.
for French fries.
It's a dip.
That's
I know,
like
I
a
wish we had
third of the
fries with
cup.
them.
You put a third of the cup of that sauce out there.
and I'll lick this damn plate clean if I must. I think maybe a chip. It's the closest to a French fry.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
Don't guess. Don't judge before you.
I'm
eat.
not gonna... I think it's gonna be delicious.
I only need a small amount because it's a condiment.
That's kind of where I'm at. Is it not a condiment?
You can't scare me.
Wow.
Oh, no.
I've contaminated other parts of this table.
So I think that means it didn't pass the Elton John. The Elton John.
Definitely didn't pass that test.
Yep. Did not. Goodbye.
And that is way more important than the Alton Brown,
Yep.
the Elton John test.
The Elton John test.
What's the Elton John test?
That was beautiful.
Can you sing a song about the dip?
And Daniel. I don't. Why did I pick that?
You're a good dip, Daniel.
Oh, that's good. And I think it's gonna be a long dip.
Goodbye, Corn Dip Road.
Corn Dip Road.
I would walk down it. I'd lick it.
I slipped that road
Great
down.
comedy. My sriracha mayo is brought to the table.
Okay, we have to discuss, though. We have to discuss because I'm on Team Simone here. I think it's a condiment.
I don't think you need another thing. I just think you have to live with the fact that your last dip was bad
Okay.
and a condiment.
I did
think-
bring queso. This was one.
Honestly, if we had French fries, I'd be like, it's a dip. I'd put it in the little dish.
Boom.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Simone, tell me.
Interesting point. That's just made there.
Let's classify it as a dip. Will it make top 5? I think we can see a
Yeah.
little bit into the
I think
future.
I think
it's
yes.
ambidipstrix.
Oh,
Very good.
In that, like, yeah,
look at it.
That's really good.
thank you. Condiment can go on a burger.
I think a carrot was a good choice.
but then you also dip. Maybe I'll dip a carrot in there.
Yeah,
That's a good choice.
Give me that mayo.
Yeah, like...
Telling you are a dipping lunatic.
I'm sorry.
That's because he's not used to it. He squirts ketchup all over his fries. He doesn't know this territory.
That's true.
I'm a squirter. I was looking at Spencer.
Tongue squirts from his warm bowl.
This is still a good audio podcast, right, everyone? You still enjoy this?
Still enjoy this, and you like when Tongue says, "I squirt out of my warm bowl."
I
You
have
just
to heat
gained
something up. I
followers.
wonder what it is.
Okay, yeah. While you do that, wow. What a nomination.
It's bad, I know.
Well,
I'm not gonna stand by my man here.
your last nomination was...
Hummus and what was my first one? Helva. I feel like our top fighters here, our prize fighters.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Helva is amazing. Yeah.
It's going to be tough.
It's gonna be tough. It's okay if Chipotle mayo, which I think is barely a dip. Pizza crust in a Chipotle mayo dip.
Dip. Oh my god, I could have creamy garlic dip.
See, I was thinking about
I
that.
have-
Creamy garlic.
I have it.
Does it count?
Yes.
Honorable mention. Honorable
That's
mention.
why it's an
Creamy
honorable...
garlic dip counts. So does sriracha mayo.
No. Mine's better. No. Mine's better.
Did you ever
I
use
brought it with me. But
Okay.
I
We can
didn't-
eat it
I
later.
did honorable mention.
Did you ever dip your McNuggets in honey?
No.
Did not.
Okay, great nomination, Spencer.
No,
but is it? I'm
liars.
just saying it. I'm just saying that. I don't believe that. But Simone's gonna have a really good final nomination. What is it?
It's warm spinach dip. Well, actually, this is
One more time.
warm spinach dip. Except this, it's not super warm. I was worried about time, so it's like lukewarm. But just it's a little bit more. It's like base is like cream cheese, where I feel like this is a little bit more mayo base.
Oh,
Interesting. Okay.
I like a cream cheese spinach dip.
Yeah, I recommend like a tortilla.
I think these.
Now, this is what I-
hollow out a pumpernickel.
I'm excited for
bread.
this because it is a warm
Yes.
spinach dip. Do we count our spinach dips as two separate things?
I think.
Well, we have to. Simone doesn't have any more to offer.
I know. That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, baby.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know why I chose a carrot
Carrot's
first.
a good call.
It's very much different than yours.
It is different.
I went to Wilfrid Laurier University, and if you went to Wilf's, which was the bar on campus, there was an infamous spinach dip. And this is very reminiscent of that. You get a big plate of pita chips.
You put artichokes in there? That's
Spinach and artichoke dip. Does yours have
Yeah.
artichokes?
It does not. So it is different.
Bam!
So spinach and artichoke and spinach and watercress chestnuts. That's
Yeah,
like the
I
two
actually
separate-
think that is different when people say like spinach artichoke dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I brought one
usually-
of those. Yeah, it's very
That's
good.
the warm one usually, I think.
I have a cold one in my bag.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. It is weird. I do like a warm dip.
A warm spinach dip just
Heat your
soothes the
dips up,
soul.
folks.
Yeah.
Well, that was really good.
Being new to your
thing
pets
from
and
us.
heat your dips.
Heat your dicks up. Your dicks. Your dips.
Heat your dicks up.
Keep your dicks up and heat your dips up.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! That's a sequel to Nut Out Front, Crack Out Back.
We have t-shirts.
Keep
We
your
need
dicks up
t-shirts.
and heat your dick.
Keep your dicks up and heat your dips up.
Yeah.
Keep your dick up.
Keep
heat
your dick
dip
up.
You're on
Heat
the up and up.
Okay, well, how about we take a break while we heat up our dicks? No, that's wrong. We're going to take a break, though. And when we're back, we're going to rank all of these dips on the table. Very
Nice.
excited to continue eating dinner with this crew. But yeah, we'll be back, everyone.
Hello, folks. I'm Katie,
I'm Vinny.
and we host the Learn Real Good podcast.
It's a comedy podcast about science.
It's also a science podcast with comedy,
Each episode, we interview a science grad student about their research.
and we keep it casual so you don't need to be a nerd to follow along.
We also share some of the latest science news.
I think you mean the latest science news.
Well, people need to hear more about amphibians.
I agree with that. So look us up on your favorite podcast source and
Learn Real Good. Presented by the Podcavern Network.
Close enough.
Top five, top five, top five.
Hello, everyone. We are back. We're ready to rank some dips. Spencer did a phenomenal job organizing the table.
Love to organize the table.
It was a very messy table full of dips and chips and crackers and carrots and whatever. And now it's slightly more organized.
I'd love to do one of those table decorating competitions.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The place setting.
Tablescaping. I'd love to
Yeah,
be a
place setting,
tablescaper.
yeah.
I'm not fastidious enough.
What do you mean?
Fastidious?
You'd be great at tablescaping.
I'm not viscous enough to set a table.
I'm too thin. I'm too thin and sloppy. I need to be more viscous. I need to take a page out of the haluva dips.
We have a lot of viscous dips in here, I think.
well,
this-
guess what? They're a goddamn staple of American cuisine.
Oh boy. Okay, so we have 12 dips in front of us. There is a lot of dips we didn't say. We have some honorable mentions that we'll be talking about a little bit later. Some that we couldn't make and some that we couldn't bring with us. But yeah, I'm excited with the spread that we have on this table. I think we've gone through a good variety of different dips on the table. Yes. Lots of creamy dips, lots of thick dips, one
Thick.
dessert dip, cheese, guac, we got it all. So our nominations for top 5 dips are spinach dip. We should
cold
and
hot. Cold spinach dip.
Cold spinach dip.
Doesn't make it sound very appealing, but it is very good.
Then we have guac on the table, French onion from Haluva. And we do a little curtsy.
Have you been to Haluva in the summer? It's beautiful. Have you ridden a bike down the canals of Haluva?
Then we have some Mexican street corn dip. Two-way jalapeno black bean dip.
Two-way?
It's two-way.
What are the two ways?
Jalapeno and black bean.
Yeah,
That's not how that expression works.
it's the one with the little turtle beans, you know?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay. As you're dipping into something else. Then Hayley brought another one, which I didn't write down. Which one was it, Hayley? What was your second nomination?
Salsa.
Then we had hummus. Then queso. No, wait, no. We did have queso on the table. I wrote
We
this
had
all out
dessert
about.
dip.
We had dessert
Dessert.
dip. What was in this dessert dip?
Cookies and
Oh,
cream
cookies
dip.
and cream. Yeah, like an Oreo dessert dip.
Right.
Whatever is easier.
Then tzatziki.
Yeah.
And then
Okay, so
queso. And then
Hot.
the one that's
Mayonnaise.
barely a dip.
And the condiment.
And then the condiment.
Podcast.
I brought a condiment to a dip fight and I fucking lost.
It's burned in my brain how Spencer just squirted it out of that bottle. It was
The
just
way
like
it came out was so
it was so aggressive.
so poop-like.
And then we have the warm spinach dip that has artichoke. So it's actually a spinach and artichoke dip.
Yes.
So we got star nominations for further consideration. So let's do that. Haley, do you want to star one that isn't one of your own?
All right. I do. My brain was like, Spencer brought a guac too, but that doesn't count. So I can't do that. Honestly, it's a hell of a good dip.
Yeah.
French onion.
Let's put that somewhere so we can say it's star.
Where
I'll
the
just-
lids?
I'll
We'll
just
put
remember.
lids
Yeah.
on it.
Are you laughing at my lid stack?
Yes.
Wait, I don't want to put a lid on it. It's good.
Would you for once?
Just for a moment.
Just for a second. Spencer, what are you starring for your next...
Sorry, I just got roasted by my fucking dad over there. Telling me to put a lid on it. I'm going to star Haley's guac.
Yes.
Then, Simone, what are you going to say? Wait, put a lid on it, Spencer.
Get this lid while you're at it, because I'm starring this also.
Oh, the salsa?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so proud of myself. And
You
my
know what
dips.
I'm going to star? I don't know if there's a lid for it. Oh, shit.
I started the guac and then went, no, Spencer, the corn dip. You've been eating it like it's a meal.
Okay, I would... Yeah, I'll start the corn dip. I was looking at something
Lid.
else, but give me a lid.
Lid.
Okay, so we have salsa, Mexican corn dip, guac.
Guac.
I did not sit at the table with my mom and my dad.
Yeah, that's how you get guacamole in Minnesota.
Oh my God.
Can you have any guac for my burrito?
Oh my God, mate.
I feel like we're all delirious.
Quesadilla needs some guac.
Guac and roll.
I don't use avocados. I use celery for my guac.
You're quick.
Who goes next?
And we also had the ruva that is starred as well. Let's open up to the floor. Anything else that we want to star on the table? I will say the dessert dip. I feel like should because it's
different.
It's different.
It rounds out our Pokemon.
It's different.
Yeah.
Our hummus
I want to put hummus up there.
Hummus,
too.
yeah, hummus.
It's got to be hummus.
I think we need a spinach dip too.
Where'd they put the hummus lid?
Well, there's two of them. We should have one of
Is
them.
that everything?
Hot or cold?
No. There's
Oh, we know exactly what's
So
missing.
we're eliminating. Yeah.
so
hot or cold, hot or
the
cold. Yep.
Spencer is saying goodbye to
Me
the.
and Tuong can ride each other into hell.
Say again.
Yeah, you should.
Your warm bowls
My warm
ridden
bowl.
into hell.
I mean, I'll take the sriracha mayo off the table. 'cause
Excuse me. Put that. No, I'm good with the black bean.
dip.
The bean dip.
Yeah.
I wanted the black bean. I wanted a bean dip to be here.
That's fair.
Just
I mean,
be part
hummus
of
is
the
a bean dip.
It,
Got a bunzel?
Got a buns? Bean.
okay. All right.
Bye,
Smashed.
Mad Mexican.
I got nothing else.
Put that in your.
Okay. Bye, turtle bean. See you later.
Do you want to put it in your cooler so we're not confused by these lids?
Hello, turtle.
You
my
actually
old
just want me to put it away now.
Well, I'm gonna put my sriracha mayo away.
I wish you
friend.
would.
Slip it back into the bottle, Spencer.
Oh.
You're mixing it in the guac?
Ew.
Queso. We have queso too, by the way.
Oh
Is it
shit!
starred?
Not yet.
Spencer just put his siracha mayo on his glorious guac.
I can't look at that. It'll make me upset.
It's probably quite good.
All right,
Probably quite good.
give it a try.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be that.
Let's make a 7-layer dip out of what's left and just call it a day.
That's a recipe for a leaky bowl.
Okay, well, Spencer, as you're eating a nomination that isn't even part of the discussion, what else do we want to star, or do we want to star anything else? I mean, we have this tzatziki dip that isn't. I like tzatziki a lot.
I like it a lot too.
I also think if I'm going to make an argument for it, it is a very light and fresh dip.
So,
You know,
so is salsa.
I think salsa though, like I wouldn't sit down and eat
different,
like
I think.
They are.
a vessel and a bowl. I'm not gonna get a bowl of tzatziki.
No.
You know what I mean? I'll get a bowl of salsa. I'll get a bowl of haluva dip and eat it with chips. I'll get a bowl of corn dip. A bowl. You know what I mean? Tzatziki I eat more specifically with like meats.
Yeah. You know what? It's not in my top 3.
yeah. I just want to bring it up.
It's great. Great
We
dip.
acknowledge you, tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
The tzatziki in me acknowledges the tzatziki in you.
Okay, as long as we acknowledge
From
the
Avatar,
It is now.
my heart is racing.
from all the tzatziki or
From sprinting.
Oh,
from putting away the guac. Yeah. Okay.
queso.
Queso.
You can star it.
I don't think I want to.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know about it either.
Here's what I'm going to say. We talked about this in the beginning. Each of these dips has to be tried by themselves. without a vehicle.
Oh no.
Are we dipping a finger in the
I
queso?
feel like
Are we fingering the queso?
How many
Just another Sunday
creepy
night.
references do we have in this one episode? Your warm bowl gets fingered by the queso.
I don't. Dipping a finger raw into that queso is giving me a little bit.
Are we gonna raw dog this queso right now?
But I think the concern towards it means we might not have to.
I think Spencer wants to.
Spencer,
And I want to watch him do it.
I'm okay with.
I want to watch him do it.
Wait, what? What just happened?
I want you to raw dog this queso.
But it's warm.
not that
Oh,
warm
it's
anymore.
quite cold.
Spencer, again, this is trash that you heat up for 30 seconds and you have to consume it within 15 seconds. or
How
it's
was
cold
it?
again.
How was it?
Oh, I will tell you.
It's not good
its
cold.
appeal
It's plummeted.
disintegrates quickly after it's not warm.
Okay,
anymore.
I'm going in. I'm
Cold queso, not good.
Oh, it's really coating the inside of my esophagus.
fingering it.
Go finger it. I should find the photo. I'll send it to the group chat. I was in Mexico with my pal Scott, and we ordered queso, and we let it get cold.
No.
And we just tried to get it out of the bowl. It's just like one long piece of cheese. It
Someone,
was
you wanna
so
dip your finger in
gross.
there?
I think I'm okay.
I'll dip a fingy.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Spencer. It is
Oh no! Have you ever like
the half-life on it is just
Yeah.
completely.
you know when you mix cornstarch and water together?
Yeah.
That's what it's like. It's when you touch it.
Yes, it's like if we were to lay it out now in a big trough, we could run across it. You know what I mean?
It's that
It
thick.
has a surface tension that
Yeah.
could support a man.
It's creating
But
tension.
wasn't that a ground rule to be a thick dip?
I know, but
like
I-
it is
I-
a thick. Like it's
And
so
also,
thick.
one of the ground rules was to taste.
Yeah,
good.
I actually.
Actually, I don't think we ever said that. We've never said that on the ground rules.
Yeah, it's a weird loophole. It's just the thickest dips.
All right, let's take queso away.
Yeah, let's
we
take
should.
queso.
Take it away.
There's no lid for it.
I'm gonna
I can scrape it back into my jar.
put it in my guac.
No.
I actually think it's going to be good.
Is
You're
becoming
mixing it all, or are you
my
layering it?
nightmare.
Well, we'll see. Are you okay with me doing this, Hayley?
Of course, go ahead.
I can give you a jar of queso in return.
No, I'm here for the bit. It's all good.
I bet you this is going to be good.
I still have like half a jar of
So
queso.
what is it? All of our reject nominations is just going to be the 7-layer
King's
dip.
cup. King's cup of dips.
Chug, chug, chug.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I can't walk.
we
You
have to
try
talk
every
about.
time- Wow,
Oh no!
that
Okay,
is-
Spencer is gonna eat it.
Watching you swirl a cracker around in that.
No, we don't.
Yeah, how's
can't.
how you doing? Actually, tell us in like 12 hours how you're doing.
It's better than all of the other dips. That starts to rank
Yeah,
number
exactly.
one.
I can see God
yeah.
because I'll have food poisoning.
As we have established, God is Alton Brown in this episode.
Yes.
I thought it was Elton John.
No, yes.
Elton John, Elton Brown, 6 of 1.
Spinach
duet
dip.
whenever
Let's
they
talk
need
about it. Warm, cold.
They're both great.
They're both good. I
I'm
like them both.
partial to the worm.
I am also partial to the warm. I love that cold spinach dip.
Yeah,
it
get
is
into
so delicious.
Because right now it's not warm anymore.
Great point.
yeah.
Queso was judged at warmth, and we killed it.
Yeah.
Well, what if we heated up hummus?
I love you.
Yeah. What if you heated up hummus?
That's a great point, Haley. That's such a good point.
If we're gonna judge it on temperature, it's not fair. We have to present the other ones.
What if we heat up the dessert dip as well?
Oh, probably be good. Do you think? Be like,
It would fit all
Why do we have
melty.
to pick
Pudding.
5?
We always
just
pick
pick a
5.
spinach dip. That's the question at the end.
Oh, warm.
Okay. Guys, I got my pregnant wife to make this spinach. I'm pulling the card where she sent me to the grocery store.
You have to
and-
explain to her then why.
I think it's crazy that you made your pregnant wife make you a dip that you already bought.
No, I bought the spinach and artichoke one.
never
Yeah.
mind.
The water. I mean, I think it's the pumpernickel.
It is, yeah.
It's about the
I can't
vessel.
say that word very well.
Often about the vessel.
Say pumpernickel
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel.
10 times.
Pumpernickel, 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 pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel.
Bunch of nipples, bunch of nipples.
Yeah.
Great. Glad we did that.
My heart is racing.
Your heart will go
Ease
on.
up on the corns.
Okay.
My heart can't handle this much of
Let's get the spinach and artichoke dip. I feel like I like them both as well, but so I'm not gonna fight too hard. Either or are good. So,
Put a lid on it,
Put a,
baby.
put a lid on it.
Okay, then this one's got to go away.
Yeah.
And then
do you want me
the
to- can I-
tzatziki as well.
Tzatziki, I think, should go away. It's too close to the helva,
It is close to hell of a.
and I would say tzatziki for me is more about the vehicle than
Yeah.
the dip.
Yeah.
I wanted to dip it in like Greek chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, a souvlaki.
A souvlaki.
Yes, please.
I feel like we should have brought some Greek chicken to this episode.
But it's
All
not
right.
about
time travel.
It's not top 5 things to dip in tzatziki episode. What we
That'd
should
be
do
good.
is once we pick a top 5 dips, we then have to do an episode which is top 5 things to dip in those dips.
the winner. We should make it for the winner.
So before we continue, should we put the tzatziki in your guac?
No, I think it's reached a pretty
I think we're good.
It's reached a critical mass. I'm
I
worried
like-
about
But that's
what
only
happens.
3 layers.
Well, no one offered to put the cold spinach dip in the guac.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much of it.
it doesn't have to be all of it.
At what point does it become guac in the cold spinach dip? You know?
Yeah.
There's a threshold we must not cross.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we have in front of us? We have hummus. We have
Salsa.
salsa.
Here, let's rearrange.
Eluva.
Hello.
That's the French onion. We keep not
Hell of
calling
a
it.
good dip.
Yeah. We have the Mexican
I'm
sweet
taking the lids
corn.
back off.
Yeah, sorry.
We have a warm spinach dip or spinach and artichoke. We have guac and then this dessert one here. Cookies and
That's a lot of dips to pick from.
we need to pick 5. That's easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. Let's just do some locks. Easy
Okay.
locks, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to say the dips again. We're going to say if it's a lock or not. If it's unanimous, then it's probably going to make our top 5. And if anyone hesitates, then we can just try it out because the dips are in front of us and we can make a decision there. Okay, let's start with hummus.
3, 2, 1.
Lock.
Wow.
Okay,
Incredible. Beautiful.
Lock it. Put another lid on it.
I'm taking the lids back off to reset.
Oh, you're going to relit it?
relit it.
Relit.
Relitigate.
Oh.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Is this thing on?
Is this hello? That can't be good audio.
No.
He says in reference to the last hour.
Amazing. Outstanding.
Is any of it good audio? We'll see. Salsa.
3, 2, 1.
Lock.
Tongue hesitated.
Whoa, and so did. Oh.
I locked hard.
Yeah,
I
you were
think-
ready to lock before we said 3.
Yeah, I went.
I'm not there yet, but I'm close.
All right, leave it open.
3 to
Very
1.
close. French onion.
3, 2, 1. Lock.
Lock.
Sorry, I forgot.
That hell of a dip is if we had to throw the rest away, I'd be okay. Cap, what are you doing over here, man?
He smells your
he
freaking
smells
Franken
it.
dip, dude. He's got a schnoz in your guac racha queso thing.
I think Simone used every letter in the English language. In that,
There you go.
There's a
the
sentence that
quick
does that.
brown fox
Yeah.
jumped over the lazy sriracha mayo.
You're the
Mexican corn
Ready?
street dip. Yeah. Lock.
Lock. Oh, we didn't even count.
I don't know. I don't think I'd lock it.
Wow.
And here's why. You could eat that as not a dip.
That's why I'm.
Are you saying
I'm
it's a
in
condiment?
agreement.
No,
I'm
I could
saying
it's a meal. I could eat it as like a salad.
Oh.
Like it's that
I
good.
would eat that with just a fork, no vessel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great. Means it's a great dip,
Yeah.
but it's also a good meal.
It has been served to me as a side dish before.
Interesting.
Yes.
See, I will say I made that one last night and it was a lot creamier when I first made it, and the corn kind of sucked up some of
I
the
actually
cream.
like that.
What did it do?
today?
It's so delicious.
Can you?
Wow, now
Okay.
who's the mouth artist?
I learned from the
I
best.
will say from the cheese episode, Simone did do the most mouth noises in the cheese episode.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
That episode
That
was
tracks.
subtitled Simone's Moans, if you'll remember.
Simone. Simone.
Right.
I mean, this corn dip, it's delicious. We have
It is
been
good.
devouring it.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but I don't think it's my ride or die.
Okay.
No, I think it's
Could be served to you in a cup with a spoon.
Yeah.
So we're not putting a lid on.
no, but
It's open,
a
baby.
lid could go on it later. Later. Maybe.
It's
Oh,
exposed.
sure. It
But,
just
Yeah,
It's
it
not
just means
locked.
it's not locked.
but lid this up, baby.
Yeah. Can you lit up that and
Lid it up. Lid it up.
Lit up.
Yeah.
Guac.
3,
100%.
2, 1.
Lock.
Hard lock. Hard lock.
Lock guac.
Lock. Lock.
Gack lack.
Quack.
Quack lack.
Hello? Can I get a lack for my guac? Someone's trying to steal it. What's next?
I think we're on
No,
artichoke.
we missed the spinach and artichoke.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Lock.
Oh, wow. Wait.
A spinach dip?
2 spinach dips and none of them are going to make the list?
We don't
Spin?
know that yet.
We don't know yet.
We just aren't locking it.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Dessert. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's gone. That's gone.
It's so
gone.
good, but it's out.
Can we? I don't know. Is it out?
I don't know.
I feel
it's a
like
lock.
this is the thing that could round out our list because it's different.
Is that a criteria? Do we
It's
need
not
5 diverse?
It's not.
I know.
But
we've talked
we
about
we
this.
have always liked variety.
Let's
We've always-
just-
it represents Like, we have a representation of a warm dip here, and we have a representation of a cold dip.
But do we
Will the
want to
representative of
tokenize
the warm
this
dip
dessert
have the
dip?
floor?
Tokenize it?
Are we tokenizing the dessert dip? But, like, we
do
just
you want
need
to try it
variety.
again?
Yeah.
Here, can you pass a...
I'll dip
Just
it
dip
for
it for me.
Yeah, I'll dip it for her.
Dip it for me, baby.
Full cookie.
thought you never asked.
Oh, it is quite solid now. I wish these cookies had gluten in them.
I wish you put a lid on it. It's so good.
Is this good audio? Us giggling and with our mouths full of dip?
It's like
I like it. I like it. But I see, like, yeah, it is not always what I consider a
I'm
dip.
going to say,
Yeah, say it.
to me, this is the same as the corn dip in that it's its own thing by itself, a dessert.
I wouldn't eat it with that cookie.
I would.
I would eat it with a spoon.
I mean,
You would eat this with the spoon?
Sure. It's not that different from
no,
cheesecake.
it's like sneaking into the tube of icing you keep in your fridge. You know, you like pop the lid off at midnight. You go in there with a spoon.
Sure.
I would be happier if spinach dip made it over the other two that I brought.
Here's I think that could be interesting to like put spinach dip in and take out corn dip and dessert Oreo dip, because it feels like corn and dessert, they're like very special occasion.
Sure.
fair.
Sure.
Where like I would eat hummus every day, I would eat salsa every day, I would eat guac every day, I would eat the hell of a good dip every day. And then the next one close, probably eat that fucking corn dip every day. But that spinach dip is the one that would be most likely to pop up.
It's so common too. Like it's like a lot of people love. Like they go to a party
Yeah.
looking for the spin.
What
dip.
are we doing here? Lock the spinach
Lock the
dip.
spinach dip.
Lock the spin.
I was just excited to make you guys the corn dip and the
I mean,
dessert dip.
that recipe.
I mean, that's
entering
it's so
rotation.
good. Okay, so wait. So hummus, French onion, guac, spinny,
yeah.
and
salsa, I think.
salsa.
And we take out the dessert and the corn.
Yeah.
The ones that Simone made from scratch.
Well, she made the spinach dip.
Yeah, I also made the spin dip from
I'm
scratch.
not going to let us put a lid on this because I'm going to keep eating it. Isn't that funny that
you wanna put it here?
my favorite
Your
one
favorite dip.
is the one that's
You
not going to the top
refuse
five.
to lock it.
It's all about criteria.
I locked it.
Oh, that's true. You did lock it.
Oh yeah, you did.
But I understand the merits, the argument that it's not necessarily a
I
dip.
can go. Yeah, I can agree with that.
If this makes it in top five, we got to bring back.
I mean,
sriracha mayo.
I was coming close with the I was coming close.
All right, lids.
Hang on to your lid, Spencer.
Tongue's always edging to these dips.
He wants to dip in.
Okay, I think this is good.
That's a good five.
That's really
We
good.
have salsa. We have
I feel like all night it's been me.
yeah, because you're the weak link here. You're
I just have a bunch of food.
your 3-5-layer dip.
My
Frankenstein. Yeah, Franken dip.
Freaking dip.
Oh, we didn't bring fucking chewing tobacco, man. Dip.
If you showed up here,
Everyone's packing a
packed
lip.
a lip.
When's the last time anyone packed a lip?
Packed
Not
a lip.
long.
Is that what they say?
You pack a never.
Zins, bro. It's basically packing a lip.
I walked by a group of teens last week, and one of them said they were out of zins. He had another word, dookies or whatever.
Dookies?
Whatever. I don't know what it was, but it was another word for one of those zins.
Are we bringing back
What's a
doobies
zin?
or? It's like a.
It's like a nicotine.
Like you put it in, you gum it.
Pouch.
Yeah, it's a little patch.
But
of
there's
For your lips.
There's people are like
your
it's
gums.
healthy. It's like when people say vape.
It's not healthy.
It's like
It
so
corrodes
bad
your-
for you.
A girl once I was at a concert and she was sitting a row above me and she barfed at my friend after taking a Zin.
Wow.
Anyway, these teens were comparing zins to something, some other.
Be careful out there, kids.
Oh yeah, you know how many teens listen to this podcast?
A lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you get to see your demographics in the back end?
Sort of. Not really. Not age.
Is it mostly men or women?
all fucking dudes? All
They're waiting for
boomers.
the moaning episode. Oh, I forgot you were. This was an alt-right ranking
Yeah,
podcast.
that's right. Yeah.
Subtle undertones.
All right, we have salsa.
Haley just ate a chip and dip like an Animal Crossing character.
Hummus, French onion, warm spinach, and
Quack.
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 Quack. Quack.
What's number 5?
Warm spinach.
3, 2, 1.
Spinny.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Personally, hummus, but for the world.
Personally,
spinach
hummus.
dip. Yeah, I don't love hummus, but for the world, I understand.
I feel like I come in waves of hummus. Sometimes
Me
we buy
too.
too much hummus. If you go to Costco, which I do because I have a membership,
Brag.
it comes in like 2 big hummus containers
Tubs.
and
Hummus tubs.
hummus tubs, and like I love hummus, and you go through the first tub like that, like easy, and then you're going through like the second half, and it's a lot of hummus.
There's just bad hummus out
Is
there.
the least relatable thing.
You know, Costco.
4 pounds of hummus. Struggles to
Complain
eat
about
it.
hummus is that he buys too much of it.
Tom, why don't you buy 1 hummus? Because there's a better deal if you buy 2.
That's not the hummus's fault.
You know, I almost homemade the hummus because homemade hummus is
Delicious.
just so much better.
It is.
I actually disagree, but that's not what we're debating here.
There's your recipe. Because it's true. I have a person in my life
Sure.
who, not to mortify them, will remain anonymous in this podcast.
But I think we know.
Their hummus is
It is
mid.
good.
Mid?
I'm not talking that person's amazing hummus.
Oh.
I'll gladly name drop Rob Lewin's hummus. It's awesome.
His hummus is... One time we played a drinking game where we just had to 21 times compliment his hummus.
It was fire. It's so good. I remember that.
That was the King's Cup. Was just a bunch of hummus.
It was so good. But yes, there's a person, their hummus is dry and boring, and I just like,
That's unfortunate.
you're like, how did you do this?
To hummus's credit, there is so many different kinds of hummus.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which is kind of what I like, the variety, all that kind of stuff.
It's a classic dip.
Classic dip. Okay, fine. It just doesn't excite me as much, but
It
it
might be 4 anyway.
Might be 4.
doesn't titillate my loins.
I mean,
I think it's 4.
Yeah.
we can put hummus at 4. I'm happy with that.
so what's 5?
Hot
Spinach.
Hot spin.
Hot spin.
Hot spin.
The old hot spinny over there.
I thought I just heard myself talk.
What's number 3?
Salsa.
Yeah.
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 This is the easiest ranking we've ever done.
Everything?
Well,
now,
let's see what happens.
Here's where
This
things
is
are
just-
gonna
Let's
get
book.
contentious.
Knives are out. We have.
I think we point...
Wait. I need to say what we have. We have our haluva,
Hello.
and we have our.
Guac.
Quack.
Thank you. Whack.
Are we going to point?
We're going to point.
Of what our number 2
I'm
is.
going to stand.
Of what our number 2...
Oh.
Actually, do we do a point that's very not audio friendly?
We're going to write on a piece of paper and then show that to each other. Is that good?
Should we say it?
What do we
We should say it. We should have been saying.
Or number 2 or
Yes,
number
number
1?
2 or number 1?
Number 2. Number 2.
Number
Number
two.
2. Number 2.
Number 2?
Number 2.
Okay.
Here we
Number
go.
2.
3,
3,
2, 1. French onion.
Haluva.
What did you say?
Which
I said French onion, but haluva is number 2.
That's what I said too.
you all said haluva?
I said guac.
I said guac.
Here it
Here's the
is.
thing.
Time.
There's bad guac in the world too, but haluva is steady.
That is such a good point.
Unless you live in my world, in which case there is no such thing as bad
But
guac.
if you go to a party and you see a bowl of guac and you see a bowl of haluva, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna
I'm
go with the
taking a
haluva
gr-
because it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be.
run through-
I know what I'm getting.
This
I'm running
haluva-
to the guac. I'm going to try the guac first, and then
it's
if the guac's
bad-
not good, I'll go to the haluva.
So should we
So you still go to
assume?
haluva.
Should we assume that like the nomination
Haluva.
of guac, the nomination of a guac, you're always picturing the best guac? Like,
I
are we
guess.
gonna say that? Or
So is the best guac better than the best hell of a good dip?
There's the question, and for me, the answer is yes.
let's try some. We have it in front of us.
Yeah, we just stopped.
we just stopped
This
eating.
when we try it without a vessel.
Are we gonna fingy it?
Oh, but then it's guac all day.
Baby.
Yeah, because haluva on my finger is like so
Do
stomach
it.
turning.
Put it on your
Oh,
finger.
I've done that.
Okay, I'm gonna give it for Simone to dip into.
Fuck, it is so good.
It was tasty, but it needs a vessel.
Okay.
It needs that salty.
I mean, guac still needs a vessel.
I don't know. We're about to find out.
See, it feels
I would
weird for me
put-
to dip my fingy in that. I don't like dipping my fingers in any dip. I think it's just a thing.
That's fair. You want to dip
I
a
got
chip
a
in it
lot
and
of
then scrape
onion
the
on
chip
that.
onto your fingy?
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, dipping with your fingy is.
Thank you, Hayley.
You're welcome.
One thing about
Sorry,
Hayley,
I
I'll
made
always feel safe.
Such direct eye. I know you told me you're doing that.
Because of the onions, it wasn't
I-
easy to dip it properly.
Yeah, I need to-
dip my fing.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Hang on. So
I don't
when
know.
we're saying French onion as the nomination, is it haluva
Yeah.
French onion that we're saying
We're
Hell of a
specific?
good dip.
It's hell
It's
of a
hell of a
good
good
dip.
dip. French onion, hell of a good dip.
Because otherwise, a regular French onion
No,
dip
no, no,
is
no, no, no,
is
no, no,
completely-
no, 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 no.
It's a completely different thing.
There's some just like Philadelphia sucks.
It's terrible.
Okay.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Okay. That's interesting because a lot of what we've nominated so far is like, okay, it's just this salsa is from anywhere. This hummus is from anywhere. Guac wherever. But this is specifically helva.
Which maybe makes it the best. You're right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm potentially being swayed. As the self-appointed the guac queen of Guelph.
That's good. That's my childhood.
It's true. Like you could go to any country, anywhere, and buy that and know it's going to be good.
It's
consistent.
Steady.
It's so steady.
It's so steadfast. It's always there for me and you.
It's easy to get, no labor required.
And any listener out there could go and experience what we experienced today.
Yep.
That's so true.
We're like, I'll tell you, I'll share my guacamole recipe, but it's going to be like, cumin, follow your heart. Like that.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah. But this helva, you go to any Shoppers Drug Mart in this fine nation, and you buy yourself a
That's
helva good
expensive
dip.
to get it from there.
Yeah, well.
You can go to Costco and get a tub.
You get 2 tubs.
I can't, because then it's not good, because I have to eat all of it.
Yeah.
So relatable.
No, you know what? If I got 2 tubs of helva good dip, that would be my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for
Every
2
veggie
These are
weeks.
small-
always is.
These are small containers.
We could have gone
You
bigger.
can get bigger ones.
You can get bigger ones,
Oh,
but
you
I
can.
knew we'd all
Yeah,
bring
We
it.
all did. Here was my thing, and I'm sure it was you too. I went, well, I'm not going to get the big one because certainly everyone's going to
That's
bring
what I
some
thought
hell of a good
too.
dip, and
Yep.
we're going to have too much.
And I have a big tub from Costco at home.
You do have a
already.
big...
Amazing.
Wow.
So to me, all of that speaks to helva being in the number 1 spot.
What makes it so different than any other French onion dip? I don't get it.
Don't
Like,
worry about it.
you don't. I have to because people want to know. Milk ingredients. Boom.
Yeah.
Salt, dehydrated onion, modified cornstarch.
Oh God.
Gelatin, sugar.
Gelatin.
Gelatin.
Do you mean gelatin?
Gelatin. I said what I said. Quack.
Oh, this is cool. I got any gelatin in it.
I don't know. As you read these ingredients out, my heart swings back towards guacamole.
I'm not done yet. Parsley, spices, bacterial culture as an ingredient.
See.
Yogurt.
Microbial enzyme.
Now
It's good for you. Gut healthy.
It's good for you.
Good for the biome.
So are avocados.
Yeah, I mean,
And there's a
guac
few
is
other things.
objectively the most healthy dip on this table right now, I
for the
think.
health factor.
I'm torn. I think
It's
I'm
good
still
for you. It
guac.
ferments
I think
in your
I'm still guac.
stomach.
I think I'm still guac.
Tongue and I are still on team guac. I'm sorry. Like
Guac with that guac.
I love them both so much, but like
I will say a good guac is better than a hell of a good dip.
But I have had way more worse bad guacs
Than good guacs.
good guacs.
I'm sorry for your lives, my friends. I'm so grateful for this part of my existence.
Spencer, go take a guac.
Quick, guac around the block.
I gotta take a guac and cool down.
Guac around the block.
Hello, good
I'm
time.
okay.
I agree with you, but I think we should still like rank them based on like whatever the best guac is and whatever the best
Okay, sure.
haluva
Okay,
is.
cool.
Or even what's on the table right now is my personally.
Okay,
I
sure.
need to know if my guac is better than hell of a good dip.
Oh, and you got to look Hayley in the eye when you
Tell
say
me.
it.
No one. Well, what about I drink my guac?
I will look you in the eye and tell you it's trash.
Why don't you guys look me in the eye and eat it while I film you looking
With
me in the
queso
eye?
and
Can I
sriracha.
pay you guys to step in it?
Only if you take lots of pictures and split the profits with me.
I actually think we probably could do that.
Me step, yeah.
Me stepping guac? We make lots of money. Caveman OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Me stepping tar pit.
Yes, I write your name on Big Toe Step and Guac.
Caveman OnlyFans is a great.
That's a great sketch.
That's a great.
Wow.
I'm team guac. I'm team guac.
I'm team guac.
All right, I'll do it.
All right.
I'm not happy.
You should
Hayley's guac is better than hell of a good dip.
Boom.
Swish.
You know what happens every time I do ranked? Is it Thomas goes, it's a collaborative list, it's a group list, and then I feel like I've been cheated and lost.
I don't have any of my nominations on this table, so I'm right there, buddy. I'm right there. Are we okay with that?
I have 2 here, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's the name of the
But
game.
it is
I'll
collaborative.
kill you.
Okay, number 5 was spinach dip. Don't point at it. We have to say it out loud.
We did.
Number 4 is hummus.
Don't can point.
Don't point anywhere. Number 3 is salsa.
Oh, is this good audio? We're screaming at the top of our lungs.
I'm getting close.
Yeah.
He said back up if you're getting me loud. We're like,
Because everybody likes to say salsa.
Number 2.
Number 2.
I'm going to abstain. I'm a conscientious objector.
Halva.
Good French onion dip.
I fucked it up.
Haluva.
I only know it as haluva. Hey, this is my first time trying this. It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
I'm delighted, if anything, today that you got to experience that.
Maybe I've had it before, but I wasn't as like the brand recognition wasn't there for me all
Sure,
the time.
you could have
never
had the
forget.
Philadelphia kind and learned a lot about yourself in your warm bowl. And number 1,
Emily.
guacamole. Hey, congrats, guac. You fought a good fight.
Congrats.
Haley's guac specifically.
Yeah.
Rock around
It
the
is
clock.
good.
Incredibly.
It is good. Not Spencer's guac.
I do feel like it is the Bigfoot of guac. Sorry.
Try again.
The Bigfoot of dips.
You think so? Like the most obvious pick?
It's like, oh, of course, guac. Like when we talk about this episode and I say guac one, people go, oh, of course.
Yep. And then they'll hear Hellivo is chasing its tail to be like, yeah.
And they'll say, oh, of course.
Yeah, it was a good list. I'm
It was
really
a
happy
great
with this
list.
list.
I'm happy.
These are 5 great dips.
5 excellent dips.
Can we do honorable mentions?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can say
yeah.
honorable mentions that you didn't bring. You could just say some out loud.
I do have some that
I have some that I brought. But Simone, do you have any dips that you wanted to bring but didn't?
Nope.
Oh, all the dips that you like are
this is all I
represented
have,
here.
and this is all I need. Everything, yeah.
Great. Spencer.
Okay, a fresh bean dip, not a blended bean dip. A fresh bean
Not
dip.
a two-way dip?
Not a two-way dip, a multi-bean dip.
Oh, yeah.
And also, I was going to bring this, and I should have. A hot crab dip. Crab dip is so good. And then also, I don't know, we could get into this as another conversation, but I do feel like fondue, cheese fondue and chocolate fondue are both kind of in
Dips,
that dip
dippies.
world.
Are they yeah, that's
They're
that's
not a condiment. They're definitely not a condiment. They're not a sauce.
and they're not a
you are
spread.
Actively putting a vessel in there.
You can't dip your finger
Nuh-uh.
in a cheese fondue.
Not
And a
supposed to.
chocolate.
That's my favorite country song. You can't dip your finger in a cheese fondue. Haley, do you have any? My heart is racing.
Yeah, I do. I have. Do you want like more than one or
All of them. All of
I'll
them.
give you a bunch. Okay, so creamy garlic dip for pizza crust.
Yes.
Yep, creamy garlic dip that comes in little tubbies. What? You don't like the way I say tubbies?
I love it. One more
love it.
time.
Tubbies.
It's like Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
Oh, Teletubbies are creepy.
Can you
though.
say tubbies and step in my guac?
For a fee.
For a fee, I can't give everything away for free. I like artichoke Asiago dip.
Oh, yes. Good.
I like that a bunch. And cannoli dip.
Oh, yeah. Dessert tip. R.I.P.
Yeah, there's
Excellent.
more, but I think that's really. Oh, does this count as a dip?
Sure.
I landed on no. This is why I didn't bring this, but chimichurri
Ooh.
Oh.
feels more like a
Sauce.
sauce. Yeah,
Sauce.
great. So we all agree.
Yeah, it's a sauce.
It's a sauce.
It's a sass. I was going to read out a friend of the show, Leslie Cherapy. He wrote down some nominations here. Spinach artichoke.
Bada
Boom.
bing, bada boom.
Salsa verde.
Salsa verde.
Green salsa.
7 layer, which
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
we already got.
We have the ingredients.
We got
for it.
3. Yeah.
I got some in my bag over here.
Buffalo chicken.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one brought that.
Pizza garlic,
Yeah, specifically
which
cream.
I brought with me tonight.
This is a good one.
And blue cheese was the other one. And then I have a few other ones that I wanted.
Ranch.
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 But condiment sauce. I don't know.
Dressing.
That's why I didn't. Yeah, dressing.
So the ones that I brought that I bought and, are just whatever here. We have, this was the spinach and artichoke dip. It is not as good as your spinach and artichoke dip.
Hey, congrats.
I got some pico de gallo.
Oh,
nice.
that's a good one too.
I brought bad guac, which
Bad.
is bad guac, bad tongue. But anyways, it's so easy to make guac too. No time. Here we go. This one I was really excited about, and Laura was really excited about too. And then we tasted it, and we're like, oh no. And that was this olive tapenade here.
I do love tapenade.
And I like it too, but this has olives, capers, lemon juice, olive oil, tuna, and anchovies. And it's like, what? Because I bought this. I was like, why? Oh, I thought I was getting olive
That's crazy.
tapenade. You should try some.
Gives it.
It is, I don't like it, but you should try it.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Spencer should try it.
That is a crazy smell.
Yeah.
Tuna and I are not friends unless it's raw.
Yeah.
Unless it's raw.
I only like the raw tuna.
Maybe it's raw. I don't know. No, finish it.
Rau?
Finish it.
Did someone make it as a prank?
That is foul. I actually gagged on that.
Yeah. So, like, I like an olive tapenade. It's good.
Cap, don't lick my nuts while I'm eating this terrible dip.
That's not Cap.
What's next? Was that all you're mentioning?
And then last but not least,
Simone's like,
was the pizza creamy garlic dip.
So
That's the best
specifically
one.
And it's so good. I was going to nominate it as my last one. I actually I ordered pizza yesterday. I was like, I got to get some of these dips. Oh, I might as well just order 2 large pizzas while I'm at it. So we spent like $35 on pizza and I didn't fucking nominate it.
That's perfect.
But it is the best dipping
that
sauce.
topping out, I'm still reeling from how bad it was.
It stays with you.
That's really
It
bad.
stays with you.
I can smell the tuna
smell.
on my
Yeah,
breath.
I can
It's-
Dip into the corn dip.
Anyways.
Put it in the wok.
Oh, I'm going to cleanse my palate, though.
Put it with the guac. That is our episode on top 5 dips. Hopefully you all enjoyed our mouth noises and nonsense. Before we go, of course, we have to thank our panel of cheese and now dip experts, Hayley, Spencer, Simone. Thank you for eating dinner with me. Hayley, do you have anything to plug for the people at home?
Yeah. I'm sure by the time you're listening to this podcast, I will still be running monthly shows at The Witchcraft, downtown Guelph. Second Friday of every month. It's free. Live comedy, whether it's sketch, stand-up, improv, or more. It's usually 50% improvised, so come on down. It's really, really dip yourself into it.
Yeah. Get into that gooey comedy. Spencer?
I'm on the board of directors for the Guelph Comedy Festival, which is always in the 3rd week of October. Come and hang out with us at that time. But also, I think we're going to produce a couple shows through the year. So guelphcomedyfestival.com. Check us out.
Thank you, Spencer. And you're not plugging where you're going next?
I'm going to the Oregon Coast Trail, 400 miles along the Oregon coast.
Oh, that's why you're saying
from
Oregon
From the
earlier.
Washington border to the California border along the Oregon coast. If you want to come with me, Simone's going to.
Yeah.
You're going with Spencer.
Well, I'm going to come for a little bit, do a little bit of hiking.
You guys going to download a podcast? To-
Probably
We're
this
going to listen
one.
to this one.
Instead of talking with one another.
I will say, I spent... Sorry, not to talk about this more, but
should.
I spent the first month not knowing anyone. Well, I knew lots of people on the trail, but then getting to a town and having Simone and Sam and their dog show up and split an Airbnb with me was truly one of the great joys in my life. And we just ate charcuterie and walked to town and got drunk. It was so
great.
fun.
It was so fun.
And then they got to see me truly sad in a desert town eating In-N-Out.
Yeah. It was special. It was
Anyway,
bonding.
Oregon, come with me.
Whatever. I've seen Simone eat charcuterie too.
That's how we became friends.
Plugs?
GuelphComedyFest.com, Witchcraft Brewing every second Friday of the month.
First, yeah. Let's just say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Great shows. Free comedy, but worth a fee. Yes.
Nice.
I like that. That's good. I'll take that.
That's
True.
good.
It's not every day you get to have free entertainment. That's well worth it.
Yeah.
Haley's show and this show here.
Yeah.
Free entertainment. Boom.
The Flemmies team. I feel like I said it was mine. It's a team show.
Yeah.
I want
Support your
to
local
give
artists.
those folks some credit.
Do you have anything else to plug, Simone?
And I got nothing. If you work in the mining, manufacturing, or semiconductor business and you're looking for a job across Canada or America, hit me up. TPD.com. Simone Dorie. Simone.Dorie@TPD.com. Email me your resume.
Is this just Martin? Guys, if you're a hairstylist and you live in the Durham region, give me a call. We're all looking for people to work. Recruiting. Tips and recruitment.
And for myself, I'll be looking for a babysitter for my baby.
Is this
So
the first episode you've recorded since announcing? Can we talk about it?
we could talk about it. This will come out
I know,
months
but
later.
still,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the first
My
time.
resume.
Yeah, send in your resume.
Can Simone and I
Baby-
raise your baby while
Yes.
you guys are at work?
Don't
On
let
the
It
it.
has to be a
Oregon Trail.
podcast baby. It
Yeah.
has to be raised on bits, if you're okay with that.
That's all I know.
Tom, you're going to be a dad. Congratulations.
Thank you. Gonna feed the rest of these dips to that child because we'll still have some in the
It's
next.
because you keep buying it from Costco. My baby's got to eat all his hummus.
Imagine being born into a Costco household, though. Like membership. Did
Yeah,
you,
what?
do you
I mean,
get-
I
no,
was.
No, you don't, right?
I have.
It's not a birthright, like a Costco membership.
It's passed down
going to
generation to generation. No, but Simone, my Costco membership is with a person who has passed away, but it's still working.
Wait,
So-
And that's how they got votes from dead liberals. Welcome back to the only alt-right ranking podcast.
Undertones. They're ever present.
oh my gosh.
How I go there.
For myself, you can find the rest of the shows in the Pod Cavern at www.podcavern.com. Check out all the shows in here. Like, subscribe, rate, review, and share with all your friends. come babysit my baby. If Spencer and Simone aren't around, because they're going to be, they're going to be traveling.
We'll be in Oregon.
We'll be in Oregon when your baby's born.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
Okay. Well,
I won't be.
Download one episode of Ranked and listen to it for 2 months in the desert. And come back.
try it. It's
Quite
super
biblical,
fun.
actually, I would say.
Yeah, you'll form a tight parasocial bond with us.
Before we go, we are going to end with our famous catchphrase that we came up on today's episode.
I wrote it down.
Which is...
Keep your
dicks hard.
Keep your dicks up
and
heat your dips
up.
Ba-dow.
Rhymes with up.
Put a lid on it.